Hey, Tanya.
What's up, John?
I tell you what's up. We are going to talk about important things you need to do before you even get on a cruise. Right?
Stay tuned. We'll tell you more.
Right on the other side. What?
You're getting a little too carried away.
So we came up with 10 important things and maybe a bonus. Stay tuned to the very end to see the bonus. But we're going to start off with number one. Number one is...
Well, first of all, as we said, this is important steps before cruising. If you haven't cruised before, this is very important.
Very important.
If you have, and maybe you'll only took one or two and just need a refresher.
Yeah. Or maybe you didn't think of something and we have some information.
So these are very important steps. And if you think of anything that we've left out, comment below.
Yeah. Always willing to grow. Always willing to grow. So let's kick this off with number one.
Obviously, you're going to pick your cruise line and your destination.
Right.
Some people don't care. They just want to go on a specific cruise line. They don't care where the ship goes. As we do sometimes, we don't care. We just, if it's a good deal, we take it.
Next couple, we wanted to go on certain cruise lines to experience the different cruise lines. But most of the time, we're on a ship, we're happy.
Right. Some people prefer one cruise line over the other. Does that cruise line offer any deals? Some people choose their cruise lines based on what deals are offered.
Does it cater to family and kids?
Yes.
Right.
Yep. Some of you with younger kids, you might prefer Carnival over Princess. Or,
And not saying Princess is bad, but they cater to the more mature, like us.
Yeah, well...
But they do have a kids' corner, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And there's stuff for kids to do, but it's just more geared for the younger ones. I would say Carnival.
Carnival or Royal Caribbean.
Yep. Do you have a preferred port or live near a port?
Right.
That also...
Yeah.
He would love to live near a port.
Are you ready? I'm ready. 10 more years to retirement.
Yeah.
What?
So, but that also is part of...
Yeah, because you might live in Texas. Oh, excuse me. And, they got ships that leave out New Orleans or Galveston, which within 6 hours, you can be on a ship without even flying. Or if you live in Florida, man, they got like 5 different ports you can leave out of. And as we found out this year, they got Baltimore, New York,
Texas,
Alabama, South Carolina. I mean, there's a lot of ports. So, check your area. So instead of paying $300-400 per person for airfare,
flight,
maybe a nice little...
Or something close.
Yeah, so nice little car ride.
Ships are leaving out of what ports?
Yep.
2, are you booking through a travel agent or booking on your own?
Right.
You got to take that into consideration. We've always used. She's not really a travel agent.
Christina Garcia works for Carnival. She's a Carnival employee that helps you book a cruise.
I'll include Christina's information if you're thinking about doing Carnival. No, it'll be at the end. It'll be at the end of the video.
All right.
So if you're thinking about booking through Carnival, we used her for years. And we love her. Shout out to Christina.
Yep. She works for Carnival, and she will help you determine.
One benefit of them, of having a travel agent or someone like that, like Christina.
Or find the best deals out there.
Yeah, they'll find you the deals, and a lot of times they'll give you a call if the price drops before your cruise, and you'll get onboard credit for most of your cruises. Yep. And they can definitely find the deals that you're not aware of.
Right.
And if booking on your own, you definitely miss those great deals or any credits, onboard credits you might be entitled to.
Right. And if you do it by yourself, and if you're new to cruising, you might not know about a certain room, and you might miss out on an awesome cabin or an awesome deal that's going on. Sometimes they give drink packages in the casino where you don't have to buy the drink package if you're a casino player.
If you drink in the casino.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, there's all kinds of different deals out there. That's why I always say, even I do. I talk to Christina because she knows what Carnival has. And I do work with another lady for Princess. So and she's a Princess employee also. Mm-hmm. So, I always talk to them. I find a cruise. I talk to them to find the best deal.
And with Christina, you don't pay her. It's
right.
Carnival's paying her.
Yep.
She works for Carnival. So
yep.
we just use her. So
yep.
it does help to have somebody.
Yep.
Number 3, book your cruises early.
Yes.
You see those deals, get on them right away.
Yes.
We mentioned that in another video.
Yep.
Deals do not last.
Nope.
And also the rooms. You may have a specific room type you're looking for, whether it's a handicap room, something you prefer, port side or.
Yep. For instance, cruises in 2024 on the Panorama and couple in 2025. Yeah, we're booked out to 2025 on the Horizon, and I can't remember. Oh, the Panorama. Take that back. Jubilee 2024, Panorama in 2025, and Horizon 2025. We are booked in the Havana cabin, and those go quick. Those are little upgrade from a balcony, but those cabins go very, very quick. So we jumped on it. It was a good deal. We jumped on it. We booked it, even if it's a year to 2 out, and that's why you book them.
Going on to number 4, travel insurance. I'll let him touch on that, and then I'll touch a little bit on the medical.
Sure. So it's not necessary that you have to buy travel insurance, but it's a good option if you're not sure what's going on in your future. And the travel insurance breaks down in different ways. I'm going to talk about this one, and Tanya will touch the other side. If you buy travel insurance through the cruise line, it covers just the cruise line. So if you cannot make a cruise because illness, death, flight, it will pick up the cost of the cruise. You also can go independent insurance where you can group everything in, as in your flight and your cruise. And if something happens, like last week we had 6, 7, 8 inches of snow.
A lot of flights were canceled.
And you had that travel insurance, it picked it up. And there's another type of insurance. You want to talk about it?
Well, I was going to say, they do offer too, and I don't know a lot about it, but check into it. And this, again, you don't have to purchase it. This is your choice to purchase it or not. They have a travel medical insurance that you can get, because even though you may be insured, which most of you have medical insurance, if you have an accident or are injured or hurt, God forbid, on your cruise, on the cruise ship, or in a port while you're on one of the islands, your medical insurance in one of the local hospitals there where you're at will not be taken. So you're just going to be paying out of pocket or get a hefty bill.
Well, I know this. I forgot who I took down to medical. This was a couple cruises ago. It was one of our kids. And I just needed a Band-Aid. And just get a Band-Aid, and I said, forget this. Was $170 just come in the room to get a Band-Aid. Nope. Guess what? Paper towel, give me some tape, you're good.
Or just, you can go and get it cheaper. They do sell Band-Aids in the little shops on the ship.
Right.
But even pack some of that stuff. Pack a little emergency kit when you go on a cruise, because you never know when you're going to need a Band-Aid or some tweezers to get out a sliver.
That would be a great video for next time. What to pack.
Because definitely some of that stuff can be expensive in the shops. But they do carry a lot of the necessities should you need, a Motrin or Tylenol or something for your headache or personal items as well.
You can Google travel insurance, and a bunch of companies will pop up, and you put in what you want to cover and how many people, and it will tell you. So it's very user-friendly. And again,
it's not required. You can take a cruise without it.
Yep.
We don't get it, but we had friends that didn't get it and wish they did.
Yes.
So I don't, that's your discretion.
Yep.
Number 5, pre-purchase your add-ons. It's a lot cheaper to buy them ahead of time.
What's your add-ons?
That would be, but before getting on the ship, purchase these. And that would be such things as your excursions.
Oh, yes.
Because most of the good ones will sell out quickly.
Yes.
If you're not getting them, like, even by the first day on the ship.
The cabanas by the pool or the private islands, those cabanas go quick. So if you think about getting...
Some islands you won't have a problem finding a chair.
But
if you're looking for your own personal seat that you know you can go to and have, then that's what I recommend.
If you think about getting a cabana and if it's still there, get it because it will go quick. And some of the good snorkeling ones, the booze cruise, catamaran, snorkeling, book it quick because they will fill up.
I highly recommend if you are doing excursions and you haven't experienced it, do a catamaran sunset sail if they offer it.
Yep.
The sunset ones are beautiful
and
to
they
take.
and they book quick too because there's only one sunset a day.
Yep. One sunset. Anyway, drink packages. They even offer lower rates on your drink packages purchased before you get on the cruise.
I believe
you can purchase these, everything I'm mentioning. However, when you're on the ship, if you did not purchase them ahead of time,
I believe
you just pay just a little bit more.
Carnival offers 15% off the drink package if you book it ahead of time. So
Wi-Fi, if you're looking for Wi-Fi, many of
same way
people I talk to, they're like, nope, that's my time with no phone, no Wi-Fi.
That's me.
Yeah, he turns his phone off. I do have mine on strictly because of kids at home and this video purposes because I do need to have it for uploading and doing that kind
like
of
my
stuff.
friend, he works from home and he told me, hey, he goes on a cruise, he can bring his laptop and still work on a cruise. So whatever your preference,
I do bring my laptop, but you know what, I don't think I spend an hour of my time on it, and it's usually right before we're getting ready for bed. I'm uploading just so I have clear peace of mind for the next day.
And that's the beauty of a cruise. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. And my kids, it's nice to talk to them at least once a day for a few minutes. So I do FaceTime them as well.
Make sure there's no party going on in the house.
They're good kids.
Yes.
Okay. Number 6.
Yes.
Complete your online check-in before going on a cruise.
Yes.
As soon as the window opens for you to do so.
Yes.
And be sure to print hard copies, take them with you, and print out your luggage tags.
Yes. It just makes in processing when you go through the line to get on the ship, your embarkation, it'd be a lot easier and a lot quicker once they see your credentials. It's already uploaded to their system once you do it on your app.
And I like to make a suggestion for the luggage tags because when you print them, they're paper.
Here's a pro tip. Okay. Pro tip.
Don't attach them before your flight because the flight people will throw them and they'll tear off. Also, don't just you can just put the paper on. However, when you get to the ship, they'll staple it for you, whatever. But I always take the packing tape, the clear packing tape, coat it. You know, there's no sense in having it laminated, but clear coat it with some packing tape, fold it, staple it. It shows you how to fold the luggage tags.
And we have not lost one luggage tag.
And I just take a small thing of packing tape with me in my luggage, and when we get to the actual port or our hotel before, then I attach it to our luggage, and they stay on. So that does help.
That's a great pro tip right there.
Yes, for sure.
Yep.
7, research your ports of call to plan your visit for each port.
And we do that quite a bit.
Yeah.
You know, even
shops, excursions, beaches, restaurants, bars. Know what you have at each port.
Yeah, we did it last time. Even we've been to Cozumel, probably 6, 7, 8 times. We researched it because it's like, you know what? Let's do something different on Cozumel. We researched it and went to Mr. Sancho's. And Mr. Sancho's was an awesome place. Yeah. So, you know what? It doesn't matter if you've been there so many times. Research it to find something else different.
Look up YouTube. If you see an excursion offered, that's what we do.
Yep.
Look on YouTube.
Yep.
Find it and watch it and see what other people think before, because you're going to get a lot of different reviews. And don't just go by one person's review, because we might say we like something and somebody else might not.
Right.
We might not like something, and so definitely do your research because each person is different.
I believe YouTube.
And our opinions are our opinions.
Right.
We're not pushing them on you.
And I believe YouTube is a great tool for this occasion to look up excursions and ships and all that. It's a great way to find out.
And number 8 is something we choose to do. We recommend it. We highly recommend it.
Yep.
Because we did have an instance where a flight was canceled. But always try to plan to fly out the day before.
Minimal.
Get a little hotel and then get to your port on time.
Yep.
Because, flights get canceled due to weather, due to,
Yep.
etc.
Being in the north, we have snowstorms, ice storms. Even if you're in the Midwest, you still get snow and ice. We always fly out the day before, sometimes 2. All depends what port. For instance, New Orleans. We love New Orleans, so we might leave 2 days before. Sometimes Miami is 2 days before. But this gives you peace of mind to, okay, I know I have some time to fly out and I won't miss my cruise.
Yeah, I mean,
and not
we
only,
had only once where the cruise line actually delayed, but you'll get messages through your phone.
Because that was due
delayed
to
it because
fog.
due to the fog.
Right,
So
not us.
We got messages saying, sit tight,
Right.
wait an hour, and I think it was like an hour or 2, and then we got to go.
Yep.
So it was a little later than our normal
Yeah.
time that we reserved to go on ship,
But also, what I like to do too, if I can add on to that, if you're flying out the day before, get a hotel app. I'm not going to tell you which hotel. You got Hilton, you got Holiday
each one
Inn.
is different. Get something close
Right.
to port,
Whoever is your favorite hotel, get an app. Book your hotel close to the airport, because most of the time when you go back to the airport, they have transfers to take you to the docks. That's why I always book close to the airport. One, so you're not waiting forever to get to your hotel. Get in there, get on, settle down, your luggage, all that. Then
It does relieve a lot of the stress to be there a day before, have time to plan, go have a nice dinner, drink,
Right.
whatever,
right.
and then get excited because the next day you're boarding the ship.
It's
and,
cruise day.
And you're ready. Yep.
Yeah. So just chill out. So because fun times is about ready to come.
Yep. Number 9.
Yep.
Once you are on board the ship, probably as soon as you board the ship, if you have any questions, concerns, issues that you need to have resolved, go to guest services immediately.
Immediately, yes.
Because if you even wait an hour or 2, that line gets long.
Yes.
And unless you're platinum or where you can,
Or
or diamond, where you can cut in the line right in front because they have a line separate for that, definitely go there. Take care of your issues at that time. We had to one time because we switched rooms last minute.
And they didn't activate our...
So our key wasn't to our room, but it got resolved real quick.
But who wants to ruin their cruise too, being in the line with customer service when you can be out on the Lido deck enjoying the deck party?
You definitely don't want to miss the Lido party.
Right.
And that usually starts when the ship leaves.
Once you hear that horn blow, the Lido party is ready to begin.
Yeah, and that's fun. It's always a fun thing, and meeting people and the people you're gonna be cruising with for the week or however long you're on the cruise. Number 10. Once on board your ship, you have your phone has an app. Make sure you have that app already downloaded, which you should have already done.
Yep.
I say
download
for the cruise line that you're going on. Download that.
I say download that app once you pick your cruise.
Yes.
So once you pick what ship,
because once you board that ship, there's activities that will go to your phone, things that are going on, the time to meet, the shows that are going on, what time dinners are. It gives you the map. There's a map of the ship, so you don't have to get off the elevator and look for the maps. And you can hit little hearts or whatever that cruise line offers to save those, and it'll give you reminders. Your show's starting at 7 p.m. or whatever, bingo, whatever you're doing on board the ship.
I believe with Royal Caribbean, you have to reserve some of the shows.
Yes. So go in and look. And some things, I know with Carnival, they do the St. Jude. So if you want to make an animal that, if it costs extra, it lets you know in the app if it's something that costs extra.
Here's another thing. You can do it through guest services, so take a couple steps back.
Yeah, if you're not sure how to do something, or don't have your phone, that's okay.
Right.
You can get a paper one. If they used to put them in your room on your bed.
They don't do that anymore,
no,
do
but
they?
they do have them at guest services
Yeah.
at the counter. It's a paper one, and you can get. Sometimes I like the paper one because I can just see the whole day in advance instead of scrolling.
Well, not only that, let's say you get on the ship and you're a new person to cruising and you're not too sure about the specialty restaurants, but one of them sounds good to you, right? You can reserve it from your app.
Oh yeah, everything. And unless it's the older ships with the print out photos, you can go in and view your photos and purchase them through your phone.
Yeah, that's
and
another
then
good point.
You purchase them, they're like online or whatever, but you purchase them and then they're digital prints. So then it takes the copyright off the picture and it becomes your photo to share, whether it's on Facebook. I know some people like to do that right away. Look what we did today, or that type of stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's always nice to do.
Well, number 11. This
Number
is the
11.
bonus. This is the bonus one.
All we can say is enjoy your cruise.
Have a great cruise.
Great time.
That's right.
If you've never been on one, and it's an experience of a lifetime.
The-
You either like cruising or you don't.
Right.
We love it, as you
Yep.
can tell.
And you know what? And the build up could be a little hectic, but hopefully these tips.
Yes, don't get overwhelmed.
Right.
Like he was saying, overwhelmed by when you're first boarding. There are tons of people. You're like, oh my gosh, you're going to be in crowds of people. But once on that ship and everybody spreads out and goes to their rooms or their areas, you'll enjoy yourself.
And there's no right or wrong either.
But it can be a little bit stressful to
Right.
board and going through all the check-ins and stuff like that. Just get through it.
Just remember,
It'll be worth it.
you're going to get
worth
through. You're going to have a great cruise. Just take a deep breath, relax, and everything's going to be fine.
Soon you'll be sipping
We're going to be sipping.
daiquiris, sipping martinis,
And European coladas.
pina coladas,
Yeah.
eating
So-
olives out of martinis.
Yeah, my olives. But all right, so hopefully these tips helps you to have a better cruise, and we're going to come up with, I think what you said, packing. I think that's a good one.
Could be.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
see. We'll see.
We'll see what's going on. But yep, definitely have a good time on a cruise if you're getting ready to book one.
And we'll see you on the cruise side.
Take care, everyone.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.